BrokenBlade. BB played for Mysterious Monkeys, Victorious Ace, Galatasaray Esports, Dark Passage, Galacticos, Royal Bandits, Royal Youth, TSM, Schalke, and G2. His career so far is impressive, but it also helps that most of his teammates are also great players. He is known to be a very consistent top laner, and it's usually the only thing that you need when you're in that lane. Apparently, his LCS awards were just a result of him adjusting in the major league. Since then, he steadily improved, and now being in the first team All-Pro each split is already a given. You can see how consistent he is in his stats. Majority of his most played champions have a win rate above 50%, so he doesn't really throw games for his team. He can also adjust his playstyle based on what his team needs, since he can play almost all champion archetypes. His best champs are Jax and Cassante, while his worst one is Shen, so it's better to let him use high agency champions to make the most out of his skill set. His podium results so far are 11 gold, 7 silver, and 2 bronze. He's definitely the boogeyman of all LEC top laners, and it seems like it won't change anytime soon. Skewmond. Skewmond played for Athletic Academy, Enclave, Zenith, VV Sports, Aegis Esports, BDS Academy, and G2. He's clearly new to the major leagues at the moment, but given that he can play well with high caliber players right now, he'll probably find his footing soon. His personal awards so far were all from minor leagues, but surely G2 signed him for his potential. His champion pool is really interesting. He seems to play AP junglers really well, and he's also not limited to playing the typical bruisers and tanks. His best champions are Maokai and Volibear, while his worst pick is Xin Zhao. He doesn't really do well with overly aggressive picks, hence why he also doesn't pick Lee Sin and Elise that much. His prowess in using mages in the jungle might also be another reason why he's the best jungler to play with Caps, since they share a fraction of their champion pools. His podium results so far are 4 gold, 2 silver, and 2 bronze. That's not bad for someone who's just joined the major league like the LEC, and given his teammates, he'll surely farm more titles with them in the future. Caps. Caps played for Enigma Esports, Inspire Esports, eCorp Gaming, Mouse Esports, Nerve, Dark Passage, Fnatic, and G2. He has been in the team for a long time now, and he even had a split wherein he played as their ADC. Just by looking at his tournament history, we can clearly tell that he has been playing at an elite level for a long time now, even far longer than the careers of some pro players nowadays. His champion pool is insane, with 78 champions played. It was probably because he was an ADC for a while, but all of his most played champions have a positive win rate too, so he can basically use any pick in the mid lane. It's also perfect that statistically, his best champion is Corki, since he's a mix of being a mage and an ADC, which was then followed by a typical mid lane pick like Syndra. His versatility will definitely be utilized by G2 to catch other teams off guard during the Fearless draft. Heck, he even played Vayne mid at one point, since he knew that it's the only counter to the enemy's team comp in that game. As for his worst pick, it's literally nothing, but we can say that his only weakness is Asia. Here's an interesting stat for you guys. Caps was eliminated by an Asian team 10 out of 11 times during his Worlds and MSI runs, and his best title so far was being in the MSI 2019 champion, because he was against NA's Team Liquid. Well, to be fair, everyone is weak to an LPL and LCK team, since they've been dominating the game for years now, but it's also NA's fault since that stat was only possible because NA never gets out of the group stage. His podium results so far are 20 gold, 4 silver, and 8 bronze. Just for you guys to appreciate how absurd this is, he actually has more first place finishes than the whole MKOI team combined. He is literally EU's GOAT, basically a national treasure at this point. By the way, which team would you like to see next? Just comment your suggestion down below. Hansama. Hansama played for the Gentle team, eCorp Gentle, Millennium, Misfits, Rogue, Team Liquid, and G2. His tournament history is similar to BrokenBlade's, and his series against T1 is still one of the best World Series that we'll ever witness. He's definitely one of the best ADCs in the West. Him being a All-Pro Team awardee in the LCS, despite his short stint there, is just proof of that. He has a great champion pool for a bot laner, but he clearly struggles when he plays crit ADCs. His best champions are Kog'Maw and Jinx, while his worst pick is Zeri. He also has a total of 5 pentakills in pro play. His podium results are 11 gold, 3 silver, and 6 bronze. He's basically the ADC version of BrokenBlade on paper. Labrov. Labrov played for GROF, Void Gaming, Rising Divinity, Wind and Rain, Panathinaikos, KIYK Esports, WL Gaming, Berlin International Gaming, Vitality, BDS, and G2. Based on his history, he seems to be a true support since he performs better when he has better teammates. His awards suggest that he has potential, and I'm sure that we'll get to see more of that as long as he plays with his teammates, who are Europe's best laners. He has the usual support champion pool, but it's interesting to see that it specifically complements Hansama champion pool. His CC heavy supports works well with champs like Draven and Lucian, while his enchanters works well with hyper carries like Kog'Maw and Jinx. Given that, his best champs are Rel and Renata, while his worst pick is Karma. His podium results are 3 gold, 2 silver, and 7 bronze. He has only been a champion in minor leagues so far. However, given that he's consistently only a couple of series away from winning an LEC title for a handful of times now, means that it won't be long before he gets his big break. Dylan Falco. Dylan coached Immortals, Team Envy, Fnatic, Schalke, and G2. He has a stellar tournament history as a coach, which is why he fits this G2 super team perfectly. His podium results so far are 11 gold, 5 silver, and 8 bronze. Hopefully his coaching experience from his Worlds and MSI before can finally help Caps overcome his biggest weakness. G2, LEC's second seed for MSI 2025, has a total podium result of 60 gold, 23 silver, and 33 bronze. They are a stacked team, and hopefully we can see them dominate the international stage. They are probably the most versatile team in the MSI, so we can expect a couple of crazy team comps from them. Our pentakill counter takes us to 13, heavily carried by Caps and Hansama. Their ace is clearly Caps, EU's GOAT, and Skewmond needs to start his training arc. The international stage is rampant with superstar junglers. Despite his lack of experience in the major leagues, it would be great if he could at least hold his own against them in the MSI.